What's going on, guys? Today finally we have some Integra content, and I know I've been lagging on the videos, just haven't really had stuff to film lately. We have some Integra content, and it's gonna be a pretty big massive upgrade on this whole setup that I'm running right now. Lately my check engine light has been coming on for a code 8, I believe, and that's something to do with the distributor. So I was thinking in my head, distributors are around 350 to 400 bucks new, or I can just ball out the small Dizzy from Snake Tuning. It's coil on plug, so it goes it just cleans up the whole engine bay with the little harness, and you have to run K series ignition coils, which I have, and it's pretty good because these are 3-year warranty. So if I do fuck up on the Integra or the RSX, you can always just take back these and then get them for both cars, so it's a win-win. Also, for my ECU, I'm running a Snake Tuning board. I don't know if y'all can see it, it's not really good light here, but yeah, it's pretty much for dynoing and data logging and checking everything. The Integra has a monotech ECU, but I just have a small chip in there that we fuck with a little bit with the computer, so it's gonna change up the game pretty much. I could have just got a normal distributor and kept the car like that, but this car still needs to get dyno tuned. I was planning on dynoing it soon after I do all this setup. I don't know my injector size, but I did find a box over there that says 630. For the base map we put on the computer is 600, so I hope it doesn't run too rich or lean. But we're gonna see right now when we throw everything on. And yeah, we're gonna get rid of all this wiring, all this big stuff right here. So it's gonna be a small Dizzy right here. Clean everything up. I do plan on getting the Skunk 2 VTEC solenoid, so I can just clean up this area in like hole right here. So pretty much I want to just hide a lot of stuff, so make the engine bay look cleaner in general. I don't like all the bulkiness and like stuff, and honestly I was thinking about getting rid of the AC so I can run a top mount turbo, but you know what, that's in the future because I kind of do want to either repaint the car or get it wrapped soon. Got the distributor off, and already it's looking like it's gonna clean it up way more. Having that big bulk distributor here, it's gonna barely be like flush right here. So for sure gonna need that Skunk 2 VTEC solenoid just to clean this little area up, and then get the cap. I think it'll bring out the car, bring out the engine bay, and just make it look way better. Now here's the distributor. I know the distributor took a shit, but these wires, I mean, maybe somebody can take them. I don't know who though. I know we got to take apart something from here, my tuner told me. So yeah, so we need the tooth. Yeah, so we're gonna need this little bracket here, so I'm gonna take this off, probably pop a pin out. There's probably gonna be a pin in there. Pop it out, take this off, put the pin in there, put the cap over, and then it should just work after that. But look at the difference from this big old bulk to this little Dizzy. Like, that's just crazy. So I was just doing some research on this Dizzy, and there's specific lines on what motor that you guys run. Let me see if I can get a good angle. Okay, so if you can see, I don't know, you can see these little marks. They're each different motors. So I believe up here is H, and there's a mark on the actual Dizzy. You have to line it up. This little dot was on line that show you what it is. So this is H, I believe. This is F. The one that I'm running right now is B series VTEC. This is D series, the next one, and then the one after that is B series regular. Or I don't know, actually, this third mark on this line, I don't know if it's D series. I think this one is D series, but I don't really care. As long as you get the one for your actual motor, which is me, I got the B series VTEC, this line, and just match up the dot. And I have been seeing B series, you have to make sure the S is upwards to be sure you're good. So I think we're Gucci on that. Now these don't come in the kit, you have to get them off your OEM distributor. So I'm gonna take this little O-ring slash pin off, and then I gotta get the pin out of here, pull it off, and then just install it on that. Mark on this thing, and you got to line it up to the specific mark on here. So it'll go, what's the washer on this thing? So it'll go like this. I mean, it's kind of obvious because you got to get the dot on the dot, but the mark saves it too. All right, like that. Throw this little pin in there. Now the pin is on, now we gotta throw on that little ring on. Little update, put it on already. Nothing out of the ordinary here. And your seller will sell you a little harness. Depends on what you guys are, OBD1, OBD2. I believe mine is OBD2, but I already have another harness. I just plugged and played with it, so I think he gave me OBD1 harness with it, because I already had a conversion kit for my other setup. Here it is. You can tell how much room this whole thing just freaking, you can actually see my spoon hoses now. Paid freaking like 500 bucks for. It reacts to the computer with my injectors. They might be 630s. I'm hoping 600s. I believe this is mine, but it says 630 here and then it says 600 right there, so don't really know. Do not really know. Install this little harness for the coils, and then yeah, just plug in the computer, start her up. Well, the reason why it wasn't starting is there's two harnesses. There's one with the resistor and one without it. And we had the one without it. My car needs the resistor, so I had to take it back to my boy Frank. He gave me the other harness, plugged it in, and it started right away. I really recommend if you guys are trying to clean up your engine bay to get this kit. I mean, it did run a pretty good amount of money, but if you guys already have a computer, then you guys should be all right. It should be like 500 bucks. The whole kit, pretty much with the computer, Dizzy, and all 4 coil packs, I spent 1100. Yeah, 1100 I got for all the whole kit. So, but if you have the computer, you don't need that. That's another 500 you're spending. But I was gonna need to dyno this thing soon, so I got a whole setup Snake ECU emulator in here that you can data log and dyno tune in. This is my old one, Monotech. Another chapter for the Integra coming up, you know, Coil unplugged. It cleans up the engine bay a lot. I do plan on getting a new harness just to clean it up even more. But hope you guys enjoyed this little episode video. Finally some content on the Integra, and I do plan on doing more soon to it. Just the beginning of the Integra on the channel at least.